Okay, it looks like we're live. Um, let's see if we can wait for people to come in. I'm gonna get onto my computer. I couldn't get my live to work on my computer. I don't know why. I really don't. But we can at least look at the comments and stuff in case I missed something. I can put it on my computer. Um, let's see if it's working on here. Yes, it is. Okay. All right, here's the Q&A. Let's see if we can... My husband just had surgery. Say hello, Tim.
Hello.
Hey, look at the camera.
Oh, hi.
He just had surgery, so I decided to be in the bedroom tonight. So let's see if anybody comes in. Would you put the volume down on your end? That way I'm not echoing. Thank you. Alright, so just waiting a few. Waiting a few minutes. Wow. Okay, guys. Share it, if you could share it to the group for me. Or groups. Let them know we're doing a Q&A. If they're interested in coming in. Don't want to look at myself in the screen like this. I will say, guys, that if we hit 15 minutes and nobody comes in, and nobody's asked questions, so no, I guess we'll just... Nobody's asked questions on my Instagram or TikTok videos or YouTube shorts or even videos, or lives, I guess. Then if we hit 15 minutes, then we'll just have to cut it. Because I wanted you guys to get to know me a little bit more, so I could find out what kind of games you guys wanted me to play that might be more interesting. Hi guys, welcome in. Do you guys have any questions for me? Anything that you might want to know? What kind of games you might be interested in? Maybe something you'd like to see me play that I haven't already, or something that I have played that you would like to see me back at. Maybe do an extra walkthrough on some of the games I've finished. Well, what got me into gaming is, well, actually you, Tim. He was playing games, and he was constantly on the games because he has narcolepsy, so it's a way to get him to stay awake. And so I wanted to spend time with him, and it was the only way possible to do so. To actually get his attention. So yeah, that's what got me into gaming. And I found some games that I like. I started out on the PC originally, and then he had a PS3 when we first really got together and got married. And he got me into some of the games, and well, the rest is history. I don't know what else to say about it. Anyone else got a question? Because I don't want my husband and I to just have a conversation like this when he's sitting right here. It's kind of sad. Wow, Tim, why can't you just verbalize this? Seriously. You being ornery tonight?
I'm incognito.
Incognito. Okay. Okay, incognito. Um, some of the struggles between gaming and home life. Um, well, I'll have to answer her later. Struggles between home life and gaming. Honestly, just wanting to get the new games that I actually thought I might like to play, knowing that we have bills to pay right now. Because there's quite a few games that I want to try that are not on the free list right now on PlayStation that I would like to try, and there's no money right now. That's what it is. I have to, balance it like any other basically job. I mean, that's where I want it to be, because my anxiety is what keeps me from going out and finding a real one. So, I mean, that's why I started YouTube in the first place. I was told that it would be a decent way to express myself, possibly go ahead and get off of Social Security, because there's other people that could use it that when I've just got it for anxiety. I mean, it took my husband almost 8 years to get his, and his was physical disabilities. And here I got it, like, basically after 2 years, and I had mental. It's, for me, having anxiety to the point where it's hard for me to drive, kind of just YouTube and gaming is just something that kind of went hand in hand with me. And so basically that's also adding into the first question there. I'm not really expecting to make money off of this because I don't have the self-confidence, but I mean, there it is. I work hard at it, hopefully. I mean, you guys have been awesome. I've been streaming for 7 months, and I've already got 110 subscribers. I don't know how many of you have stayed around from when I started my cooking videos, but I'm glad you did if you have. And I think the lives have given me a little bit more confidence by actually being live playing video games instead of, just there's a lot more to it that you guys don't see behind the scenes. That, I'm one of the rare few female video gamers, or that's actually out there, actually putting themselves out there. And I mean, everybody else is doing, for females, is actually doing like fashion and whatnot. And I know absolutely nothing about that. I wasn't I wasn't one to actually be into fashion. I wanted to be ish, but it wasn't my passion. And gaming seems to have been that passion that's just been kind of like there, you know. something I never thought would ever be a passion of mine, because growing up I wasn't allowed to play video games because my parents thought they were a waste of time. So I'm kind of playing catch up. But, you know, it's something that I absolutely love. I do. I mean, if you notice, there's times that I've totally forgot you guys were even there and just had fun on ESO. And I've totally forgot I was streaming and just enjoying time with my friends and online friends and just playing. It does take a bit to get me out of my shell, admittedly. But, I mean, there you have it. It is what it is. Does anybody else have any questions? I mean, there's 3 of us in here. Well, 3 of you guys in here. One's my husband, I know that. So, I mean, if anybody else has got any questions, feel free to ask the questions. I have no problems answering what I can. I mean, by doing this Q&A, I'm getting pretty vulnerable, and that's stepping out of my comfort zone. So, I mean, let's pull me out of my comfort zone even more. Oh, God, did I actually say that? Did you put it out there for White and Blackfoot, and even the ones from the Jeff and Dez's group? Okay. I mean, if nobody else is going to ask questions, we're getting close to 15 minutes. I'm not just going to sit here and look at the... Sorry, I have asthma. And I just was helping our maintenance guy because I wanted to learn. And we found mold, and he took care of it. He took care of it, believe me. He took care of it. And he's letting the landlady know that we had that, and that way if she needs to go any further, she can. She's a great landlady. I love her. But the mold is kind of like, it's worse than I thought. In my lungs anyway. I've taken some garlic and honey, which are both great for asthma. Trying to avoid using medicines as much as possible, but I did tell my husband that if it keeps persisting before I go to bed, I will use my inhaler, and if I keep persisting, if it keeps persisting, the cough, after using my inhaler, because as soon as we got done, which was about 1:30, 2 o'clock, I took the garlic and honey because I started coughing, and so if by the time I go to bed about 10 o'clock, I'll use my inhaler if it's still acting up, and if it is acting up when I wake up, I'll use my machine treatment. So, yeah, I try to do naturals first and then use medicine second, because I was diagnosed at a month before my birthday, when I was in 3, so I would have been 4 the month later, so yeah. Oh yeah, I did tell you guys in the live, I would tell you how old I am. I was born in 1984, So my birth date, or my actual age, is 38 until November. So yeah, that's how old I am. I'm actually 38 years old. I did promise you guys that. I promised you I would go ahead and tell you how old I was. And we're down to 1. Which means my husband got off. Thanks.
I'm sure.
Right? Oh, okay. So we're back up to 2 now. I do thank you guys for the 110 subscribers. I do appreciate you guys. That's why I decided to celebrate with 100 subscribers with a Q&A. And Tim, it showed you got back off again. But I don't know what else you guys want to know about me and what games you'd want to have me play more besides ESO or, you know, the other games I've been playing. I do play, Hogwarts, as you've seen. I mean, if I'll just go ahead and thinking about playing that on Friday, possibly. Maybe some more ESO. I'm getting really, really burnt out on ESO right now. Like, really burnt out. I just started a new character. I did just start a new character. I'm trying my hand at healing now that I've tried tank and DPS. So my husband's helping with that. Tim is helping with that. He's got one of every class and one of every, at least one for a tank. He's got at least one healer. He's got at least one DPS, maybe 2 DPS. Because DPSs are the easiest, I think, to set up. Anyway. But, I mean, that's completely up to you. This is your Q&A, and because this is your Q&A, you ask me. You ask me what you want to know, and I will tell you what is there about me, if you want to know about me. If you want to know if I've played certain games. I mean, why did I quit cooking? I was getting stressed out by the editing and the editing process. I figured lives would be more vulnerable because of my anxiety to get me out of my comfort zone. That's why I quit. Quit the cooking videos. That, and there's like a crap ton of cooking videos out there. There's a crap ton of thrifting videos. There's a crap ton of, DIYs and stuff. And I wasn't getting the traction that I wanted. People weren't coming in. It wasn't being seen. I'm excited when you guys come in and look at it. But, it's your Q&A. You guys ask me what you want to know. You tell me what you want to know. Alright, guys. Slightly disappointing. I was hoping to be on here for like half an hour to an hour tops. Because I didn't think very many people were coming in. But, I mean, it's your Q&A. You guys can ask me anything. But you've got my age now. Now you know how old I am. I'm one of the older people. Some people call me a millennial. I disagree. Some people would call me a zillennial. I'd be more inclined to agree with that one. I I have a foot in each door, so to speak. You know, I could live without phones. I mean, I'm still used to the corded phone that I leave my phone randomly, around my house. I don't even think about it. And then all of a sudden I need my phone and I'm like, where is it? So we have to call it because I just don't even know where it's at. I know how to write a letter. I know how to write in cursive. You know, I'm basically got a foot in both doors. I started out, um, I started out in school looking things up by the Dewey Decimal System. That was fun to learn. And then I got so confused when they turned the Dewey Decimal System into computer because it's like, how do I read this? And I got so confused. I have learning disabilities, so, it takes me longer to learn something. Um, but other than that, it's whatever. It's life. And honestly, if you can learn from your experiences, then great. If you can't, that's totally up to you. I mean, I have a family member who hasn't quite learned from his experiences yet. Constantly getting into trouble. And it breaks my heart because him and I were decently close. I mean, my parents went ahead and had him stay with us for a few. And I got close to him, and then all of a sudden I hear, oh, he's getting in trouble, and getting in trouble, and getting in trouble. But, I mean, every time I talk to him, I try and set him on the right path, and I don't know, he just likes getting in trouble, apparently. As for me, I haven't really been in trouble. But I would say I wouldn't be the straight and narrow either. Um, I'm not perfect. Nobody is. But I mean, I guess perfection's in the eye of the beholder at times. I'm trying to drag it out. Trying to. But I do not like hearing myself talk. I like to talk to people. Might try this again in a couple of weeks, but on TikTok. So see if that works any better. We're going on 25 minutes. Does anybody have any questions? Guess not. Never got any questions to answer on that was written, so if anything, I'll just try this again on TikTok in a couple of weeks and see how that goes. Hmm? I was really excited about doing this. Letting you guys get to know me, letting me get to know you, and my husband tried to instigate it. Oh, that's cute. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Have a good night.